Good morning, how are you?
Hi, I need to pick up a cake for my daughter's birthday.
Okay, great. What kind of theme did you have in mind?
Pff, Frozen, I guess. Everything is frozen. Frozen shoes, frozen nails, frozen yogurt. I can't go anywhere without seeing something from Frozen. I haven't listened to my own music in over a year. If I hear Let It Go one more time, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. I lied to my daughter. I told her they were out of Elsa Halloween costumes. And that she would have to be Tinkerbell instead. There were plenty of Elsa costumes. I just needed a break. I lied to a 5-year-old. I came in today hoping that by some chance you wouldn't have frozen cakes. I'm just so sick of frozen.
Oh my god. So, did you want the one with Olaf on it, or maybe...
Who doesn't love the magical world of Disney? After all, are there any animated movies, superhero movies, so bad it's good movies, and everything in between that you really love, that the mouse cranked out for them to incorporate within their parks, their merch, and they're not one but two marquee video game franchises?
Yes!
Congratulations! Viacom has failed! The Walt Disney Company has finally penetrated your personal, emotional family. I mean, sure, you may argue about the evils of the company while shitty movies are shot out by cinema accountants. But God rest Uncle Walt, so you just can't seem to stay mad at him. Now, picture this if you will. You're Robert Iger, or whoever the hell runs this company by whatever timeline you find yourself in by the time you stumbled upon this video. You've just finished a major acquisition and intend to add another to your collection. But if there's one thing Daddy Daycare's taught you, is that if you're gonna spend money, you gotta have money. So you better brush up on the Disney magic that comes from quality storytelling so that your paying audience will be putty in your hands. Step 1. Once upon a committee. Creating an idea for a movie takes plenty of time and effort. Travel the world, doing research, and finding the best men of their craft to bring your masterpiece to life. But if you're in the mood for an adaptation, that's it? What else is going into the Mouse House vault? Just this! We recommend tossing the notion of something that stays true to the original out the window. The times they are a-changin'. Step 2. Puppetry in motion. If you want your audience to flock to your movie after it's been through its proper evolutionary procedures, be sure to advertise something you'd expect, just for the look on everyone's faces when you pull the rug from under them. Why do we die? How do you measure the distance between your birth and your death? But most important of all, how can you learn to love when you yourself are unable to love in the first place? How do you love when you are, in fact, the nothing? Step 3. Sequelitis. It appears your followers want more adventures in the world you've built. Hey, here's a crazy idea. How about you tear down that old ride for a ride based on that new film you made? Oh, that's right. Then you'd be making an ass of yourself in front of fan brats at the Disney parks. Nothing a sequel can't solve, I always say. Oh, Gunther, I think I found the one! Wah. Step 4. Synergy through sabotage. Let's talk Nintendo. Are you man enough to buy the shit out of Nintendo for its assortment of IP, characters, and gameplay that are so essential to the world of gaming that it just won't be the same without it?
Yes!
I've already made that reference.
Then you better learn how to suck Japanese dick. And seeing you in the 90s is proof you know how to do just that.
Ouch!
Well, if you want to appeal to a company, then appeal to its stomach. Let's look at who's on the grocery list, shall we? Who should we feed to Nintendo first? I know! Capcom! Of course, it has plenty of similarities with Nintendo. From their piles of iconic franchises to their unique gameplay experiences, this company has it all. And we know the secret as to how Nintendo's gonna eat it.
Simon, de-evolve him now.
Evolve. Viacom Evil Incorporated.
See you later, alligator.
Step 5. Merchandising. It's painfully obvious where the real money of the movie's made. So may as well start kicking it old school and just slap the film onto everything you see. Disney tattoos, Disney coloring books, Disney lunchboxes, Disney cereal. By the way, do you serve that in Disneyland, or was that a one-time deal or something? Disney shirts, Disney dolls, Disney beam cannon! The kids love that one. Oh yeah, and while we're on the topic of merchandising, Step 6. My name is Dante. No, it's not. Did you just throw a keyblade at me? Yes! Step 7. Infinite merchandising. These words put a smile on Activision's face. Near field communication. Half toy, half game.
All Cyber Commando.
Although they have kicked that trend off with Skylanders, rest assured we are nothing alike. In terms of gameplay, we're less like Nicktoons Unite and more like Minecraft. Barring the obvious similarities, we couldn't be any more different if we tried. A perfect example? The Toy Box level editor. Any sick, twisted idea you want to come up with. And when the year is up, we hire the 5 best brains of the bunch. We'll be gobbling up Nintendo's attempt in no time. Hey John, how does the Stark family motto go again? Oh, it's, winter's coming. Well, I think it's finally here! Oh, fuck! Well, that was easy. Looks like winter came and went. Step 8. Oh my Jesus, there's blood everywhere! You call that a successful peace conference? Of course not, second namesake of mine. In fact, we call it Resident Evil 7! Step 9. The root of all evil. Wicked was bloody awesome! Now let's take whatever villain we can get the rights to, then rip it off! I choose Marina. Her legs are broken! She'd still be better than you, Gary, McFat. Shut up! Looks like your fat wins again, eh, Gary McFat? I've just been blown! Godzilla's been blown. You were fed ice cream cake for breakfast by your twin mothers. Didn't you say you liked Ganondorf? That fat, small-eared loser? Have you seen his ears? Girl, you know what they say about the size of a man's ears. I prefer highly and large queen ears. Damn straight. Step 10. So, my game bombed big. Major restructures coming up because of it. Big push towards mobile, unfortunately. At least you're a priority in your company's restructuring process. Step 11. A place to park. And now we get into theme parks. The final push to get your franchise to the coveted permanent money printer status. Build a new ride in the place of an old ride and we'll be rolling in the cookie dough for sure. And to be honest, we don't really give a damn about preserving the original park in question. We've got more than enough franchises to turn the failed Florida studio lot into a carbon copy of Universal's Islands of Adventure. Just like how we copied Busch Gardens.
Mr. Disney, is the Hollywood studio changing its name?
Well, obviously. Wait a minute. Oh, shit! We've got many changes in store for it. Like removing all the behind-the-scenes type attractions to make room for the franchise-themed lands.
They're changing the name.
No smeg, smartass.
Step 12.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, I swim first.
Step 13. The big buyout. Congratulations on a branch well purchased. You've secured movie rights to valuable money printers, eaten the lunch of your competition, and you earned enough clout with your sabotage plans to help your fellow fishy friends to chomp its prey. Maybe a merger is in order, or maybe you just want to put Nickelodeon out of its misery. But now's not the time for speculation, because if you want to spend money, you gotta have money. And if you want the money to spend on a bigger company again, you gotta repeat the process all over again in the morning. And that's exactly how corporate America works.
I'm at Comic-Con!
Flash.
Do the monkey with me.
Do the robot with me.
What the fuck?